Hello, bonjour. Distraught Jan here. I spent a couple of hours yesterday editing a video, and the computer said to me that I hadn't got enough room on the file before I export it. So I sort of said, okay, come out of it, went and made room for it, and when I went back, the video was nowhere to be found. I stupidly and unknowingly managed to click on OK, and when I clicked on OK, I was saying, please do delete my video. So what I'd done was I'd filmed a week in my life, as I've done for you a couple of times before, and this was the Monday, and it turned out really well. I'm so pleased with it, and I thought it's good going for the rest of the week. And yeah, so you haven't got Monday. My sort of week starts on Tuesday, and I hope what you see is okay for you. I was only going up until Sunday, because Sunday we were getting a plane to go to the UK to visit family, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to film on Monday anyway, because probably bad timing altogether really. But anyway, I didn't want to film on the Monday because I don't like my video to intrude too much on my visiting of family, as I'm sure you can understand. So yeah, and by the way, Duncan had used a couple of recovery programs to try and see if he could find my video somewhere, but no luck. I can only see it as a sign as it wasn't meant to be, you weren't meant to see that one, and that's that. Anyway, hope you enjoy this one. Let me know in the comments. Well, it's Tuesday. It's the first opportunity I've had to get the camera out and film. I've already obviously been sitting doing my quizzes, as I normally do in the morning, and had my coffees, and I've hoovered everywhere. That's probably why I'm a little bit frazzled and my hair's a mess, and I'm hot and bothered. We've got sunshine again, and Duncan's home, which is always a distraction. And today's the day he's sorting out paperwork for the taxes, and he can't find all the paperwork, so I've come out to get rid of the rubbish, and I will help him when I go back. But we went to the neighbours last night, as I said, for aperos. Obviously it's a lovely evening. The downside of it for me is one of the other neighbours was invited, and she's lovely, but the trouble is the conversation just gets just so fast, and I spent most of the night couldn't understand what was being said, which is a little frustrating. So but it was lovely, lots of nibbles and that, but yeah, it's hard work for me, and that's my fault, isn't it, for not being fluent yet. Anyway, now I'm here to get rid of the rubbish, and yeah, so as you know, the rubbish bins are just around the corner from where we live, so I'm going to do that and then get back home again to help Duncan find some paperwork. While at our neighbours, we were clearing the table to go inside because the sun had gone down, it was getting a bit cold, and I was picking all the serviettes and some cocktail sticks up, and one of them pierced my hand. It's amazing how sore that is, that little one. I'll put some cream on it today, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It just feels more bruised than anything. Every time I put my hand down, it hurts. I just phoned the doctor. I phoned the doctor last week to find out that, or it may have been 2 weeks ago, that she's usually off with the school holidays and there's not usually a replacement, unfortunately. So I thought, right, make a note in my calendar to phone her yesterday. I forgot yesterday. I don't know why I put reminders in my calendar, because I always seem to ignore them. Once I realised, I moved it to remind me today, and I managed to remember it all by myself. And so I've just rung 2 or 3 times today. I got a couple of different messages, and the last one was that they're due to an accident. The doctor's not available next week. I hope nothing drastic's happened to the doctor, but for some reason, yeah, she's not there next week, and I'm not here either next week. So somewhere along the line, I'm going to have to ask the pharmacy to provide me with some of the medicines that I'm low on. And who knows, maybe the pharmacy will tell me what's happened to the doctor. But yeah, if they know it's a regular prescription, quite often they will give it to us anyway. So I'll find out when I go to the pharmacy tomorrow. So a little bit frustrated this morning, but obviously it's not down to the doctor's fault. So yes, I've just been hoovering and put some washing in the machine. And as I said yesterday, because Duncan has moved my washing line, I can finally put some washing out. So I can't wait to do that. It's the little things, isn't it? I get excited about putting some washing out. But it's because, you know, you can get it on the line, can't you? And get it dry within hours instead of days. Right, let's go back in and help Duncan. Right, I'm spoiling you now. Out in the car twice. My screen looks like it's opaque. Hopefully it's not looking like that for you. It might just be because the sun's on it. Anyway, we are going to the post office. Yay! Yes, all that sorting out little paperwork earlier. I've got to now get something off in the post quite quickly. Oh, typical, isn't it? Now there's a load of traffic. Can I go now? There we go. Let's turn you around, you can see the journey a bit. You have been this way with me many times, but there's obviously going to be somebody that's new. Heading to Champion. If you were reading it as an English person, you probably say champion, but it's spelled slightly differently. Obviously French don't say here at the end of the months because this is where our neighbour Natty and Leon's daughter is getting married. And they live in this village. Also at the end of the month there's a big Grenier boot fair here. It's on every year. Right, can I get parked? Appears so. Right. Won't be long. Wait right there. Well, that was a waste of time. She couldn't find the form, and then it took her ages searching around, only to in the end tell me she couldn't do it, and I've got to go into my inn. Right, so I've got a longer journey, so best contact Duncan now and let him know that I'm not going to be back as quick as I thought.